Alright, welcome back. Another stream of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Today we're gonna be diving into the Da Vinci Disappearance DLC. And yeah, continue with our no HUD challenge. Finished Brotherhood yesterday. Kinda like unexpectedly, I wasn't really planning on it. But we progressed quite fast through sequence 6 and 7. So yeah, getting through the rest of the game was kinda like a walk in the park pretty much. Since it's kind of like going back to back from one mission to another. So didn't have to spend too much time kind of like trying to fight my way. Which of course is the biggest challenge to overcome with the no HUD thing, kind of like the whole navigation aspect. But yeah, today we're going to be diving into the last bit of content for Brotherhood. The Da Vinci Disappearance DLC, as I said earlier. It's actually set in between sequence 8 and 9. But since you can't actually kind of like play it at that point because the game is kind of like immediately putting you into sequence 9 after finishing sequence 8, I feel like the best way to play it is probably after getting the main story done. Since, yeah, it's definitely supposed to happen after the Borgia have been kind of like, you know, defeated, so to say. So I'm gonna be diving into that, and then of course the next thing in the AC series is gonna be Revelations. So also quite looking forward to that. And yeah, we actually at exactly 50% sync here. So the first challenge is gonna be trying to actually find where Leonardo is, because even though I recognize the location, I'm not exactly sure where in the city of Rome it might be, but it's definitely in the Karnak city center district. From memory, I think it's supposed to be somewhere around the Pantheon, but I'm not sure. Oh, I mean we have a Pantheon, I guess. Oh, ain't here. That jump. It's a kind of like try to jump on top of a civilian, but then the platform was in the way. Amazing.
Come to worship or passing through on their path.
Break something, the idiot. Ride bene chi ride ultimo.
I could set my assassins out on missions, but I think I'd rather have them for the actual story missions here. There's not really much of a point in like sending them on missions because they're quite strong already. And I'd rather need them in missions, I think. But we can upgrade whoever we can upgrade, I guess. I'll make sure we actually survive here. Citizen Ava Aura, welcome in. actually joining for the start of the stream. Crazy. How's it going? You're doing a bit of a late night or evening stream, I should say. But yeah, how's it going? Carnage. How's it going, dude? Thank you so much for joining in with a raid. And welcome to all of you raiders. How's it going? How was your stream today? Gamer lover, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, we're literally just getting started with some Brotherhood today. We're gonna be starting the Da Vinci Disappearance DLC. And yeah, we're doing like a no HUD challenge, which means we're kind of like playing without any of the minimap or any of the other kind of like UI systems that the game is providing to us. It's kind of like very much like an immersion type of playthrough. But let me actually grab my phone here so I don't miss out on any shit. Also, Gemini Queen, welcome in. And Carnage, what did you stream today? Some Elden Ring, nice. How did that go for you? Just got out of a meeting aura, nice. That's always good, you know. Also, hey, Rainer B, welcome in too. Yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. WebTrain as well, thank you for the follow. And yeah, I am. Thank you, Gamer Lover. Had a very nice day. I was kind of busy during the day, so doing a bit of a late night evening stream today. But yeah, I've been really enjoying the no HUD playthrough so far. Kind of like doing more of an immersion, you know, immersion kind of playthrough was definitely nice, like a change of pace. Because you really grow accustomed so much to kind of like having all this help that the game is usually providing to you. So kind of like avoiding that definitely changes the way you kind of like play games, I feel. So it's been definitely a nice challenge. Careful, WebTrain, he attacks randomly. I gotta be. Thank you for warning, Carnage. But yeah, how was your Elden Ring stream? How far did you get into the game? I guess it's kind of like difficult to know, right? I don't think the game has kind of like a progress tracker or something. Well, it's not that late. It's kind of like 8:30 PM here. But I'm gonna be streaming into the night, kinda. Or at least late evening. Actually got somewhere new, which is good for you because it's mad stressful, I bet. I haven't really played a lot of the Soulsborne games. I've only played Dark Souls 2 with a mate, that is. Like, we handled the bosses together, so it was much easier. And we also played for like a bit of Dark Souls 3. But I haven't played Elden Ring yet, even though it looks amazing. Like the graphics and kind of like how much customization you have in the game as well. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's kind of like playing the RPG AC games without the HUD. Because you don't know what level the enemy has, and then you might just get one-shotted every now and then. But yeah, it's fine. It happens. So yeah, to any of the guys that joined with Carnage, have you guys played the EC games? What? Specifically the EZIO AUDITORE games? So at the moment we're basically trying to find Leonardo da Vinci and where he's living. From memory, I think he's living like in the city center, like near the Pantheon, which is right over there. But given that I don't actually have a map at the moment, I basically have to find it myself. That being said, every in-game hour I can actually have a look at the map by default. That's basically like locked to once per hour, so can't really use that too often. No worries, Carnage. You take care, dude. Enjoy the food. Thanks again for the raid, and yeah, catch you next time.
I can provide for them. I have an astonishing collection at the moment. And for this week only, I offer a second work as a gift.
Cheers, dude. And yeah, I know we just started the stream, so there's probably mostly people that came over with Carnages. But for those of you that haven't yet, definitely check out his channel. He's a really cool streamer, has lots of great content, from like music stuff to like community games, like intense playthroughs like Elden Ring and others. So yeah, definitely check it out if you haven't yet.
What would make a man?
Yeah, I saw the announcement, Aura. Can't wait, honestly. Oh, I'm thinking that if I play it, I might actually play it on PC.
Prizes for all
I read that the game is actually really well optimized. Oi,
2,000 gold scudi to the most
that was kind of rude.
Cavaliere.
I heard that the game is kind of very well optimized, so I think that my system might be able to run it and stream it quite well.
Strike the bastards. We are not cowards. We meant.
I'm gonna have to look up some benchmarks for my system. I think it's cool regardless that it's finally coming to Xbox. Supposedly before the year ends, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, you know, like if I really enjoy the game and if I might want to replay it, then I guess having some other mods would be really cool. Like in retrospective, I kinda regret a little bit that I have Mirage only on Xbox, because there's of course this mod that kinda like allows you to change the kinda like jump height on some moves, which actually changes the parkour quite a bit for the better. But then again, I'm also happy that I could play it on like a smooth performance, because my PC is definitely struggling with games like Valhalla sometimes, or Odyssey. So Mirage probably wouldn't have been much different, especially since it's like much more kind of like urban focus, so even more kind of like performance heavy. I gotcha. It's gonna be cool for more people to have access to it. So I'm pretty sure that the mission startup point should be like a visual cue for us. So that's how we can potentially find it. Don't disturb me.
distilled an elixir of lead and pomegranate. Ideal for...
Lead and pomegranate. Yeah, sounds like a healthy combo.
Ah, yes. Much better, friend. You'll see.
Hey, you don't own this place. Relax.
What is this guard's problem? What have I done?
I've got great metalwork here.
I have enough money. Let's actually buy the Zeus Nova, Greaves, and Vim Braces.
A pleasure, signore. Return anytime. Fires in their bed.
Yeah, finally Leonardo is gonna be almost the biggest challenge here already. Because he's like living in a district which is kind of like full of like lots of verticality, which means you don't really can see too far into the streets from up top, since everything is quite narrow and around corners and stuff are like hidden by something on top of it. At least I can recognize the environments a little bit from memory. So once you find anything remotely looking similar, then I guess it's gonna be good.
That man. Hurry! We're losing him! Eccolo! Get him!
What? He actually shot me through that thing. How could he see me? He's a cheetah or something. That's no worries, Bingus. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. And yeah, no worries, I definitely understand it. I raid late all the time. Thank you for the follow as well. I hope you enjoyed some Elden Ring over at Carnages. Yeah, going pretty good. We're doing a no HUD challenge, so basically playing without any minimap and the likes. So it's been kind of like an immersion challenge of sorts. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it so far. How are you doing? Yeah, definitely. I love hanging in Carnage's stream. Especially when he does his music stuff as well. Yeah, so basically all the AC games can be played without the HUD. In fact, the first AC game has even been designed intentionally to be played without it. But then later with AC2 and Brotherhood, we realized that people kind of wanted a bit of hand-holding and went a bit heavier with the UI and also designing the missions in a way where they don't describe everything, like where you gotta go and where to meet, etc. Yeah, it's still pretty cool to play the games like this. Because nowadays you kind of like grow so accustomed to kind of like having all the hand holding, I guess. Like always knowing where to go and you spend like less time focusing on the game. But there are some games of course work much better with this kind of like challenge than others, because not every game is like really designed for it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna spend the entire stream today just trying to find Leonardo. But yeah, just so in case that doesn't happen. Let's have a quick look over here. Okay, so we passed 11 hours, but I've already added the counter for that, I think, because currently we can look at the map 5 times. Since I kind of like add 1 to the counter every in-game hour that passes. I'm gonna use 1 now, and then we can have a look where the DLC is located. Okay, just over here. Okay. That should be alright to find. So it's basically behind this kind of place where I've already been. I've been close to it a couple of times, it just never went around the
Head full
corner.
of knowledge ain't no use when your head's full of lead.
That's a head full of knowledge right there. A quote. How's it going, Seraph? Welcome in. My favorite AC game? I would have to go with AC2 and AC Origins. because I love both games to death. How about you, Bingos? Do you have a favorite? Or like favorites?
Requiescat in pace.
Requiescat in pace. Let's go in serve. Okay, so we have to basically, I have to look at the
What's with the
Vatican.
fancy cloak anyway? Are you a member of the preening chicken cult?
That's exactly what I'm club of. I mean, I had a spicy chicken sandwich earlier, so I must be part of it. It should be in this direction, roughly. Your favorites are 1, 2, Brotherhood and Revelations. Fair. Yeah, I mean, the first couple of games definitely had a really cool atmosphere and vibe about them that I think was definitely lost a little bit after Revelations. Like, AC3 changed the game so much, you know. I enjoyed the changes, but I still love, of course, you know, like the classic EZIO and IDEA games and how they were connected. And just like the engine as well for parkour and social stealth and stuff, it worked so good, I think. Like, to be honest, this is still my favorite parkour system until today. Even though Unity is pretty sick and has like lots of great animations, it's just like this is the most kind of consistent, in-depth kind of like system, I think. Something duck. Yeah, I think at some point we definitely gotten to a stage where we need kind of like a return, I guess, a little bit to what made Assassin's Creed good in the first place. And Mirage was kind of like an attempt, but didn't quite get there, I don't think, in my opinion. I think it desperately needs some innovation and really focus on things like social stealth parkour again. Kind of like try to be someone who tries to push in the gaming, you know, like landscape, rather than follow like trends, which is what Ubisoft also seems to be doing more and more. Because there used to be a trendsetter with these games. Like AC2 and Brotherhood were quite influential in the gaming landscape when it came to like classic action-adventure open world games. Like viewpoints, you know, kind of like eco-vision and how you kind of unlock stuff, unveil stuff for the open world. To all kinds of kind of like activities and stuff. Favorite is Syndicate. I mean, Syndicate was good fun, I think. It's a game I enjoy playing, usually. So where's the place you're looking for? That's where.
I'll be.
Yeah, no worries, Bingus. I don't mind, you know, bigger messages. So that's definitely alright. But yeah, I wouldn't have minded like a game set in the 20th century either. I mean, lots of people have been against it because, you know, guns and stuff. But honestly, it would have been a good time period because you have a lot of espionage things, which would have worked well, I think, with like Assassin's Creed gameplay. It's not like you have to run on like the war zone or something, you know, there's been like so much major sprawling cities which you could have invaded, you know, that still happened like during the wars or something, but weren't like directly involved. Maybe it was like in a war zone in a city, but you still had like some kind of stealth missions. It would have worked, I think. But even if you're not even going into the world wars, I think the 20th century has lots of potential. Because you have the whole like creation of Abstergo, you know, which happened like in the, I mean, between the World War 1 and 2, like just before World War 2, like late 30s. And I feel like that could have been a great setting as well, like seeing how they changed from the Templars into Abstergo. And how they're kind of like trying to mastermind the war happening and stuff. I think it would have worked really well. Yeah, I mean, at this point, we're kind of like, you know, more like, what are the most prominent settings, like the most requested settings, and that's kind of like the major priority, which, from a developer standpoint, is understandable, I guess. But yeah, it makes kind of like the story go in the background a little bit. Okay, so if I'm not completely wrong, Leonardo should be right behind here, or at least his workshop. Like over here. That right? I mean, this is kind of like the intersection. It's supposed to be somewhere here. Right. This place is so tricky to navigate, like holy shit.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean, that's the irony, I guess, because initially Assassin's Creed had been planned as like a trilogy, and Desmond was meant to be kind of like the protagonist of a third game. Like, we were supposed to get like pretty much a modern day focused game where we had like bits and pieces of a past. Because Desmond eventually would have gotten to a point where he would have been in control of the bleeding effect. He would have been able to kind of like go and visit his ancestors' memories without using the enemies, essentially. And it still would have kind of like ended probably with the like end of a word storyline. But yeah, instead they kind of like decided to, of course, make more games. Like, I mean, to be fair, if it wasn't for that decision, we wouldn't have had Brotherhood and Revelations the way we had them. Of course, were never really planned to be like individual games. But yeah. So, get it. Like, we definitely had this intersection right here on the map. And Leonardo was supposed to be in this direction here. In this place. Somewhere. What did I miss him? Yeah, definitely. I'm kind of like split, I guess. I mean, I think overall I'm happy that we have so many games to choose from in so many settings, because I really enjoy most of the games, to be fair. I think there's definitely quite a variety in like quality writing and stuff, depending on what game is being worked on by which studio. But overall, I think it's a pretty solid series, and yeah, I'm happy that we don't just have like 3 games, but many more.
immovably disabled and asked not to beg directly before the door on the Viene of Rome. You regulate a minimum of 10.
Yeah, I think if I see the place for Leonardo, then I'm gonna recognize it. But given that it's kind of like in a place like this, or kind of like this environment, it's honestly tricky to find exactly what I'm looking for here. Especially since it should be marked by like a visual quest objective. So yeah, I think I might have to have another look at the map. Just make sure I'm at the right intersection here. Am I saying I can't find Leonardo in the Da Vinci Disappearance DLC? Yeah, that's a true DLC playthrough here. It's just trying to find the DLC, you know? But I didn't just wanna like, you know, set myself up at the start of the stream to already start at the location. Because of course part of the no HUD thing is that I can't look at the map except if I allow myself according to like streaming time. So yeah, that's just part of the playthrough, I guess. Like trying to find the DLC itself. I think I'm just gonna have another look at the map here in a sec. Yeah, I agree. I feel like AC is just definitely a series about potential, you know? Like anyone that kind of gets into the lore can definitely understand that there's like so many possibilities and yeah, potential about how they can handle certain storylines and settings. Because history itself, which is based on, is just so rich, I guess. As is kind of like the ideas in the universe behind AC itself. But there's definitely some games that have done it much better than others, I guess. Or at least some ideas better than others. Hey there, Miney, welcome in. Yeah, it's going. I'm trying to find the starting location for the Da Vinci Disappearance DLC. We're 40 minutes into the stream now, so haven't had much luck yet, but I guess we're gonna find it soon. I'm definitely closing in here. Watched 2 videos today explaining the ending of Mirage. Nice. Yeah, I watched, I think, Access the Animus' video, at least in parts, explaining the ending. Yeah, it is interesting, I guess. I wouldn't really wanna, like, discuss it too much in detail, because some people haven't played it yet. But, yeah, if you have some ideas or thoughts, you can definitely shoot me a message, if you like. But I thought it was interesting. I wasn't like entirely satisfied with how it was handled. But it definitely could have been worse, I guess. Oh, I looked at the map once when I had like no idea where we had to go really. So now I'm kind of like in the area where I think the map was guiding us. But I haven't discovered the location yet. I think I'm just gonna back to the intersection. I'm gonna position myself according to the direction that I think I have to go. Yeah, I gotcha, Hermione. Definitely fair. Okay, so I believe we have to go into this direction here. basically away from the Pantheon here, and with the Vatican to the left, essentially. Yeah, I'm in the wrong intersection, of course. Of course, had to be. So we just can go straight down to this other intersection that looks pretty much identical to this one. And then we're gonna find it. Yeah, of course I had to find the wrong one. Like there's these kind of like intersections here. This one and this one. And they use it as like an orientation point, but they look pretty much identical, so I guess I must have caught the wrong one. But yeah, heading straight down here should do the trick. Like this direction.
Down, down! Hurry, I'm losing it!
Amateur hour over here. Right. Shame on me. Can't distinguish. Okay, there's this intersection, and yeah, that looks more like it. There it is. Oh yeah, we found the DSC. Amazing. Okay, so one thing, I think I want to change my outfit for the DSC. And I'm gonna go for the Armor of Altair. Even though it isn't canon, maybe? I still wanna use it. This is the first time doing a no-HUD challenge of Brotherhood. I've done a no-HUD challenge before on the series, up until Odyssey. But that was like 3 or 4 years back. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done it. Yeah, that's true as well. You know, the Assassin's Creed is more important than the Assassin's Creed. That's my opinion.
It's you. I must be getting lazy in my old age. I did not know you had returned to Roma.
What's happening? Ezio seems to be remembering something. Something from 1506.
Desmond's heart rate is increasing. I'm administering a sedative.
No. The missing data may be there. The piece of Eden is useless until we have it. Let him continue.
Yes, William.
Yeah, definitely not. I usually play these games with minimap, so usually I definitely like pay attention to that, of course, if I have to go to a specific location. I kinda knew how to memorize, or kinda like how his place looked like, but not where exactly it's located.
Salahi, is that you? It's you. I must be getting lazy in my old age. I did not know you had returned to Roma.
Unfortunately, I cannot stay. I'm here to charter a ship.
Let me assist you. I know a captain. He's very discreet. Hang on, I have the name recorded somewhere.
What are you working on?
Oh, this? A hobby of mine. Of course you are familiar with Pythagoras.
Remind me.
The brilliant scholar from Grecia who discovered many secrets about the heavenly spheres and our cosmos.
These symbols come from him?
Ever since my exploration of that strange apple, they have been stamped on my mind. I found symbols like them in the writings of the Pythagorean disciples. I am afraid the captain's name escapes me.
The apple has been put to rest. Perhaps it would do you good to focus on painting. You seem to be doing decent work on this one.
You are kind. However, even I can see that she is badly drawn. And that smile, overdone, meaningless. But forget painting. I made a breakthrough in my research several days ago. A huge discovery. Salai, can you bring them? Oh, he's not back. I intended to accompany you to the docks, but we cannot leave my workshop without my assistant.
Bene. An easy task.
I am afraid you underestimate Salai.
Wait and see.
Suit yourself. You will likely find him at La Volpe Addormentata.
And there it is, one of the first paintings of Leonardo. Because the paintings are gonna have a very important meaning here for the DLC, actually. But yeah, I kinda like this kind of comment that Leonardo makes about the Mona Lisa. Is probably most important painting, I guess, or most prominent one. Which, of course, is like so highly regarded, and the fact that he didn't think much of it, at least according to Ubisoft, is of course quite ironic. Yeah, they do. Yeah, this game has definitely a few references to that part of Odyssey, at least. Like Pythagoras in general has quite the importance, I guess. So, yeah. Guess this is actually kind of cool, like a tie-in to Odyssey. You roll the dice. Find Leonardo's assistant Salai at the Thieves Guild and bring him back to Leonardo's workshop. Great, so we gotta find Leonardo's workshop again. At least I now know roughly where it is. But the good thing is the DLC actually ports us over here automatically, so we didn't have to find the Thieves Guild for. This is definitely one of the easier places to find. It's more like of a time save because I know how to find this definitely much easier. Yeah, that's true, Hermione. I think definitely one of the difficulties with the kind of like with these games is the fact that you have like such a dense city. If you have like a wider landscape, it means you can kind of like definitely have also much more of a better oversight about where something is. So the denser, the more difficult it comes to actually find things. It always depends, I guess, how a city is built as well. Like for example in Unity, when I played no HUD, it was actually not that difficult to navigate because if you go on rooftops, you always have like the Notre Dame inside pretty much. And if you know which kind of like direction it's facing, then you can always know where you are basically. So it's kind of like acting like a compass of sorts, which is pretty cool since it's like exactly in the middle of the city, right? But not every city has that advantage. But what it really helps in Brotherhood is where the Vatican is located, since it's always like in the northwest of the map. It's like super visible, so that's like a great orientation point as well. But every city is kind of like unique in that way, so you have to kind of like spend some time with it and study some of the landmarks and stuff before you can really like navigate without using a map too much. Yeah, Castel Sant'Angelo, that's the one. It's still better than the nightclubs in Starfield. I like how much of a meme Starfield has become, especially in comparison to like Cyberpunk nowadays. It's kind of funny. Isn't it the highest viewpoint in the game, or is it the Colosseum? I think it's the Castello Sant'Angelo, yeah, because you can climb the entire like kind of like how's it called, flag post. There's even an achievement, I think, jumping from it and using like the parachute or something. I've been playing Cyberpunk recently, but I've started after the update launched. And I've been massively enjoying it. Like, honestly, I've been blown away by some of the aspects. And the atmosphere and kind of like the NPCs and the stories and characters have been a big part of it for sure.
Di nuovo!
I told you those dice were lucky.
Fortuna wishes you were as good as me.
Gian Giacomo.
I do not answer to that name.
Salai.
Better, but not good enough. Yes! Di nuovo!
Leonardo, your master, requests your presence.
Let him wait.
No.
Nice hood. Are you one of Julius's monks?
My church is not of God.
Outside the kingdom of God is the realm of men. You worship there, Messere?
Come with me and find out.
It has been fun, but I must go.
Please, do not depart. The game is not finished.
Sorry, but a better offer has arisen. Lead on, Messere.
The 3 men from the dice game follow us. Stay quiet.
Why? Sentite! I am done playing!
So are we!
Das wird so. Yeah, better kill civilians, Ezio.
There is only one man in Roma who can put on a show like that. You must be Ezio Auditore.
Come. We need to return to Leonardo right away.
You do not talk much, do you? Fine. I will run ahead. You catch up.
Yeah, you catch up to location you don't know where to go. In the old Central District. That nails it down, right? But like the old Central District is like a literal entire district. The game is basically like, you have to find him there. Somewhere in the district. And yeah, this is kind of like one of the reasons why Brotherhood doesn't work quite so well with no HUD as other games in the series.
Perla Malora! I want no part of it!
I've only read about the updates of the 2.01, but it definitely seems like most of the improvements to me as well. A Magi is supposed to protect the people. Good thing we're not a Magi, right? If a single bullet happens to travel through a battle and take out a civilian, it doesn't count. I guess so. In this case though, I've done like a chain assassination and Ezio kinda like killed one of these guys and then aimed with a pistol at another civilian. It's kinda like a bug essentially where if you decide to hold the button for chain assassination, it does like a double kill essentially. Like a melee and range kill at the same time. And if there's no enemy in sight, then Ezio actually used like a civilian for the double kill. And yeah, that wasn't really planned. It'd be kinda annoying if it happens to you on like a Respect the Creed kinda challenge. Since it's not really in your control entirely. Didn't see any warning message. I think it might be because it's double kill, kinda. Like I didn't really target these civilians, so to say. Yeah, I think that might be the reason, to be honest. Since it's kinda like a kill that shouldn't really happen. I guess it's more of a bug kind of thing, I would imagine. I guess the way they kind of programmed the whole like code for Chenko is probably that it looks primarily for an enemy target, but since NPCs are also technically targets that you can target them, I guess it also counts them in a way, even if it doesn't prioritize it. Okay, so here's the thing, we have to go back to Leonardo's. Leonardo's is like over there, all the way behind the Pantheon. But we have to go there with Salai, so we have to meet Salai somewhere in the city center, but I have no idea where. Yeah, just in the old central district. The thing is, I don't even know if the game's actually showing me like a visual checkpoint or not, because sometimes it doesn't. We'll have a look around for a bit, but there's a good chance I have to use another map look here. Just to kind of like know the rough area in which I have to search for. Yeah, that definitely happened to me before as well, since in Origins, the Chenko is kind of like delayed, right? And it's always like aiming directly for the target, so the dagger that you kind of like throw can end up hitting like a wall or like a animal or like a civilian instead. Oh. I mean, that's where Hermitus is, so theoretically he should be nearby now. I would imagine. This is how many. Let's move these guys because I'm quite sure they have something unique they carry. I'm pretty sure from memory that it does give you a warning about that Magi are supposed to like protect the innocent or something. It really is aura. I mean, I know some of the locations you have to go to as part of a DLC, but in this case I have no idea where exactly in the district. If I at least would like say like near that kind of like building or something in the district. But given that we had these Hermituses nearby, I have a feeling that Salai can't be too far away. Yeah, exactly. What's also funny is the way that Valhalla chain assassination works, because while the X is kind of like flying, which can fly for quite a while, right? It's kind of like also changing direction sometimes, so it's kind of like going in a curve. Which also looks kind of weird because it almost looks like magnetic of sorts. Then it can also end up like hitting, you know, a wall or something instead. Like for homing briefcase in Hitman. I don't think I've used that one before. But yeah, definitely quite funny. Okay, since I have no idea where I have to search. I mean, I assume it must be in the district of a Pantheon, or like close to a Pantheon, so maybe I should look there first. Because I'm quite sure that this isn't actually the Ill Center district here. We have to get past kind of like the Isola Tiberina, where we have the assassin hideout. Yeah, we'll have to. Is it from the newer Hitman games or is it like from one of the older ones? Okay. Oh. We were actually quite close by. Ironically enough. So pretty close to the Palazzo Senatorio. Right, like why couldn't they have said that, you know? Like, let's meet in the city center right next to Palazzo Senatorio. Because, I mean, if you look at it like logically, you know, somebody wouldn't give you a direction and say, hey, let's meet like in the city center of like a gigantic city of Rome, you know. It's like, no, let's meet at this building. And in AC1 they still went that way, right? Like in AC1 they always explained like, look at this building and that building and, you know, kind of like to this direction. They don't really bother doing that much anymore. But yeah, we can go pretty much straight down here and we should get to the location. Leaving the Palazzo Senatorio to the left here.
The road with the Lake of San Duarte will be blessed by the bringing out of Giotto's Ascension and San Tortola's left arm.
Reboot games? I gotcha. I've only played the first Hitman game of the reboot version. But I loved it, honestly. They were like lots of fun to play. Okay, so that's the Palazzo Senatorio right there. There he is. Yeah, so he's basically hiding behind a wall. And he's glowing, which I guess gives you a bit of a clue where he is. But yeah, honestly, that's not easy to find. Because if you look around, you know, the district is massive. All of this is kind of like the city center here.
The Architetto Maestro Jan Jenkins of Delft will next Friday conduct a seminar on modern...
So I wonder, have I passed the next hour yet? Well, we're getting close to, so I'm just gonna add another map count already. And we're gonna start counting again once we get to hour 13 there. Because for now I won't need another map look for a while.
These strangers do not quit.
Disciples wearing similar robes appeared once before. They sought an object I had in my possession.
You mean the piece of Eden?
Leonardo told you?
Tells me everything.
I fear his indiscretion has cost us greatly. We must warn him.
Say no more. I know the best route home. I take it every morning after the taverns close. Follow me!
Yeah, so this time I can actually follow him and it's gonna make it a lot easier. I just kinda hope that I don't have to guide him at some point.
I'm going around. How about some fun on the rooftops?
Leonardo told me that he had discovered something important.
He has been exploring a hidden catacomb for years now. I think he came to Roma to find it. You have no idea what he is like. He works on this all the time. He never takes me out. And he's so cheap. I have to beg him for money.
He actually gives coins to you?
More or less. What he does not know will not hurt him. Allora, you are from Firenze. Tell me more. Fine. I will use my imagination.
Definitely Hermione. I'm like always happy when I can follow an NPC with a no-hard challenge.
It is too early in the day for fighting. Follow me.
Because eating often is associated to going to specific checkpoints.
He found the entrance to a temple. Something he read about in his books. I've not seen him that excited in years.
Did he say anything else?
That the temple contains the perfect number. Something discovered by some scholar from Grecia.
Pythagoras.
Attack! Get them! Taste my blade! Try bison for size! Attack! Get them! Taste my blade! Attack! You want to get back quickly? Avoid their swords!
Knowing Leonardo, I suppose he spoke of his discovery to whomever would listen. Did you notice any robed men around him?
Why would I spend my time at the workshop when I can go out and have fun? Ask the master himself when we get there.
As was witnessed by all faithful present, the marble Vergine Santa wept bread upon the blood.
Exactly, Hermione. And it's been like quite a few years since I heard that the last time. Avoid the swords. Thanks for the obvious advice. No kidding. Like, who are you attending this to as well, right? I'm EZIO freaking Auditore da Firenze.
Maestro!
They took him.
No! He must be here!
The temple he discovered. Where is it?
Leonardo!
Salai, if you want to save him, tell me where the temple is.
I do not know.
Cazzo!
Ezio. Something is written on the floor.
What does it say?
I cannot read. Leonardo promised to teach me, but now...
Villa. Paintings. He wants us to examine art?
I remember when Leonardo lived at your villa, he was researching the location of the catacombs.
Several of his paintings hung in the gallery there. What do they have to do with the temple?
Perhaps the pages of his research are hidden in one of the frames.
The paintings are gone. They all burned in the attack.
No, they did not. Only Leda and St. John, the Borgia, took the rest.
6 paintings.
5. I told the art merchant that Portrait of a Lady was by Leonardo. I needed the money for a doublet. Of course, now it has gone out of fashion.
Who has the paintings now?
Lucrezia Borgia, in her husband's palazzo outside Ferrara.
Then it is time I took back what was stolen.
Find the 5 paintings. Nice, we finished the first mission. Finally. Well, I mean, it didn't took us ages considering we took a long time even to find the first mission. But yeah, so first stop is gonna be Ferrara, so that's not even in Rome, which means you have to go to one of the city gates to travel there. And from memory, I think it must be the one to the northern side, so over there. The Pantheon is there, there's the Vatican, so should be right over there. I hope. Yeah, Hermione, isn't that even like a literal game tip from like Odyssey's loading screen? I think they kinda like included it in the game. nice, Hermione. I didn't know that actually. So physics and math? Oh yeah. I've enjoyed physics and math for the most part in school. But not every kind of aspect. Like I was actually pretty decent in physics, like in senior class, I guess. Was even one of my best kind of like topics for a few semesters at least. But then one semester we had electromagnetism, and I almost failed because I was just so bad in it. For some reason it didn't want to go in my brain, I guess. But like, everything with like mechanics and stuff was like really good with. I still remember how much I hated electromagnetism, and I was really glad when it was over with, to be honest. Yeah, the whole mission with Lucrezia Borgia and Ferrara is really cool. Definitely, probably my favorite one in the DLC, actually. Apart from the last one. It's a pretty cool location, and yeah, there's some really cool like parkour and stealth sequences in it. Yeah, maybe, I guess it was more of like an abstract kind of like thing, you know, because we went basically from like mechanics to electromagnetism, so I guess they weren't really like related.
I've got the rat!
Oi, assassins. You have a job. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at these assassins. What are they doing for our mentor? One's just standing there, doing nothing. The other is like punching the air. Then you throw 3 daggers into his dick. Okay then. I'm not gonna question your methods. It was so freaking random. Okay, cool, I remembered right. At least one thing. Unless this is a Leonardo War Machine mission. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that was my issue, Hermione, you know, like, was like too kind of like of a foreign concept to me, since, you know, it's not as easily kind of like imaginable, I guess. I think you're definitely onto something there. Okay, I'm not gonna let this cutscene play, but I actually want to change my outfit for this mission, because there's gonna be a cutscene where Ezio puts down his hood, and I think that's actually bugged if you have like another outfit to override it. So I think for this mission I'm gonna go for another outfit here. I can already change it, right? And just remove it. Yeah, we're good. Oh, that's really cool, Hermione. Yeah, that sounds quite interesting. I always liked in classes like chemistry or physics when you had like actual like physical experiments to work with, because it just was much more appealing to me than, you know, learning everything from like a book or something. It's always good to have like a nice balance between theory and you know, practical things. The one who got away. Infiltrate Belriguardo Palazzo, find Lucrezia Borgia and discover the locations of the stolen villa paintings. In forcing I can't kill anyone, so I'm gonna attempt to do that.
Did you have an enjoyable ride, Duchessa?
Hardly. I raced across the grounds at breakneck speed for fear of a knife in my back.
I do not understand, Duchessa. Who is trying to kill you?
My father kept them at bay, kept me safe. Now they chase after me. They want my head.
But, Signora...
The countryside was supposed to be serene. Death follows me even here. Increase the patrols and warn me of any intruders. No one is allowed in the palazzo but my husband's private guard.
You heard the Duchessa! Sound the alarm if an intruder is spotted!
Poor Alfonso. His wife has gone mad.
I mean, she's a Borgia. That's a given. Okay, then the game was like, you have been detected and desynchronized, so I'm gonna go and crash the game. Well, time to restart then. I mean, not like it matters too much. I mean, I basically desynchronized either way. So if it crashes at some point, I'm glad it crashed there, you know, because I was like basically having to restart anyways. Right, let me just go ahead and restart here real quick. That's what happens when you insult the Borgia. Wanna hear an insult, Jay?
Fuck you!
That's what I have to say to the Borgia. Desynchronized all the way to the desktop. I did. Super desynchronization. It really was. Jesus. Up here, so nice and easy. Putting a bit of money over waiver, as you do. Okay, that was my fault. Hey there, Retro, welcome in. It's going good, thank you. Doing a no HUD challenge with Brotherhood DLC at the moment. Been taking quite a bit of time to even find the missions, to be honest, but yeah, now we're on mission number 2, so it's been going. How about you? And a very Hermione, I hope you enjoy the Phantom Liberty DLC. I heard it's supposed to be really good, so I hope you have a great time with it. And yeah, enjoy the lurk.
What is the meaning of this? I am supposed to shine the Duchessa's shoes.
No one is allowed in the palazzo.
Is she going to shine her own shoes then?
What the Duchessa does or does not do is of no concern.
Oh, this always cracks me up.
Life, this is, let me tell you. I would rather you did not.
I will complain to the Duke.
As long as you are stuck on that side, no one will hear you.
I have had enough.
Stay where you are.
Let me through!
You must wait until the Duchessa allows you to pass.
He's very dedicated to shine her shoes, apparently. That makes me think that he's probably doing more than just shine her shoes. Good things? Nice, that's good to hear, Retro. Yeah, no kidding. He's way too dedicated to shine shoes, if you ask me. Hope it's the right way here. Yeah. Ninja boot needed to be shiny. The more you know. As I'm playing with DSC? It's not. I actually played with DSC a few times before. But it's been a while since I played it with no HUD. So basically not having any kind of like map, right? Like not having any mini-map and stuff, and I can't really look at the main map unless I wait an in-game hour. That's kind of like an immersion playthrough where I try to spend more attention to the game instead of like UI, essentially.
From the Pope himself to watch over his palazzo.
Julius has lent Alfonso several of his guards in return for siding with the Pope against Ravenna.
We shall see how long that alliance lasts.
Nice, we did it.
Come to kill me at last, assassino?
Buongiorno, Lucrezia. Or should I say, Duchessa?
A borrowed title bestowed by my husband. Ill-fitting and barely concealing the truth.
You can keep your life. I am here for the art on your walls.
Redecorating, are we?
I count 5 Leonardo da Vinci paintings you have stolen, and I want them returned.
If only it were that easy. My birthplace, my family have been taken from me. You think Ferrara loves me? I am a stranger, a castaway, an orphan. Your paintings are gone, assassino.
I do not believe you.
Frightening, is it not? To have lost so much? Perhaps we can comfort each other.
Perhaps. Where are the paintings?
Sold to Francesco Colonna. And one to someone who was special to me. Patrizio. He spends his time near Il Vaticano. I kept one for myself.
Give it to me.
Guards! Place Da Vinci's Annunciation in a cart. Leave it outside the walls.
Molto bene. Now, close your eyes.
My husband will soon arrive with his guards, so it is best if you... hurry.
Forgive me, Duchessa.
What for?
No man can heal your pain. You must do so on your own. Say hello to the Duca for me.
Guards! Guards!
Classic Ezio.
Perfect. Route up if I fall.
Bene. The way up. Oh yeah. First painting received. Focus Ezio. It's kind of funny how often Ezio lets his charm play in this DLC, because it's actually the second time in the second mission. He also let his charm play with Salai actually. Because Salai of course does make like a comment about if Ezio's worshipping in the House of Man, which is kind of like a subtle reference to him potentially being interested in man. And Ezio's basically saying like, come with me and find out. So that's the second time he kind of gets what he wants by basically playing like easy to get essentially. He's cool, but he's no Prince of Persia. That's true. I mean, Prince of Persia is Prince of Persia. Take a step and see. Right. So, I mean, we have gotten a few names. Like, we know that somebody called Patrizio has a painting. And one was sold to another guy, but where they are, I have no fucking idea. This DLC, I have a feeling it's gonna be a bit of a pain to navigate, because you get like names and stuff, but you get like no locations, no real guidance. So it's essentially another moment where I basically have to use a map, since yeah, I have like no idea really where to search. I mean, I know where a few of the locations are, roughly. I'm not sure in which order. I know that one mission is at the Vatican actually, like during like an art gallery of sorts. But that's I think one of the later missions in the DLC. I know it's one near a ship, actually. But I guess that's not the one we're looking for.
Richer prizes for all games champions promised. 4,000 gold scudi to the most valente cavaliere, as well as the favor of Donna Lucia Orsini. The CMS banker Agostino Dici will host yet another huge festa at his villa in honor of his immense good fortune.
So I think I'm just gonna have a look at the map to see where I'm even supposed to go, right? It's gonna be tricky enough to find the place exactly, even by looking at the map. But this way at least I know, like, which direction, you know, and what kind of, like, location might be nearby. But yeah, I can only look at the map 2 more times here. Ah. Wait, I already have one at the Vatican? Didn't expect that this early. Or can I do like multiple ones at the same time? Like, can I choose? I don't think so. Yeah, that must be the right one. I really thought it was like later in the DLC for some reason. But I guess not. I mean, this is pretty easy to find then. Fair enough. There's the Vatican. Also, Heber Carbon, welcome in. Good evening. Alright. No worries, Aura. Enjoy your lurk. And maybe catch you later.
You are here for the painting?
Yes, Patrizio. Run! Other way! Run!
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit annoying because there's like these guys everywhere. Like the kind of like fanatics and also the guards. Just gonna wait here for a bit.
That putana sent it to me as a present. I want it out of my house.
We will be glad to add it to our collection. As agreed, the master waits at your palazzo to take it off your hands.
She thought I would be pleased with such a gift after she married another man?
The ways of men and women are strange, but Hermes teaches us that through careful study, both may be brought into harmony.
Doubtless. One such as Lucrezia has never crossed your path. What is it? What's going on?
Damn peasants.
Come with me.
Che bella cinta, pare d'argento.
What are these guys doing, Wo? It's a pathfinding there. Yeah. I think they're drunk.
You will complete the sale?
Of course. That woman used false passion to seduce me. The error lies in her Spanish blood. I know it.
Such untruths you so casually utter based on little more than a name. These countries, these groups make such easy targets for the lazy and ignorant.
You should tell her that, the high and mighty Duquesa. Putana! I have changed my mind. That painting does not deserve to belong to anyone!
Take the painting and examine it for clues. Be careful. Human hands aided by a fierce intelligence made that. Treat it with respect. Go.
Oh, you're not escaping, dude. Where did he freaking go, Wo? Jesus, how fast is he? least I'm having the golden path here, so that's gonna make it hopefully easier to find him. And up here? Oh. Jesus. Okay, cool. Bottom. Leave the Vatican district. Okay, let's do that. Also, give me just 1 sec. Alright, let's leave.
Well, that's certainly not a common sight.
A week-long outdoor pasta festa.
Pasta Festa? Nice. There, now we are at another point where we don't really know where we're supposed to go. I should call you Donut. Like Gordon Ramsay or what? Fucking donut. Okay then. I mean, we definitely have to come back for the Vatican, but I didn't remember actually that there were 2 missions that we had to go in that location. One for the art gallery, and the other for the mission we just did. I think for the next one, just gonna keep to the water sites, and we're just gonna go and try to find like a ship. Because one of the missions is definitely nearby the water side. Wasn't there also a mission with Claudia? Now that I think about it. I'm quite sure. So I might even have to check out the Rosa and Fiore. Okay, I mean that's a Rosa, but there's no checkpoint here. Check out the front entrance.
No, cool.
Yeah, nothing here either. I think we definitely have to go here later though. Quite sure. Would also be we have to go back to Leonardo's workshop, but I think that doesn't happen until we have all the paintings together, to be honest. So I think I might have to have another look at the map, to be honest. I still want to keep a look at the water side, just in case you can find something there ourselves.
Come, look at my craftsmanship. As good as any you'll find, I guarantee.
Such pain as you have, I can only make that.
Hey, hey, not on my watch.
Da weiter. Minding my own business or what?
Hey. Come, don't be shy. I am at your entire disposal.
Could actually change my clothing here. I think I might just go back to Assassin White and we're gonna override it with the Drachen armor.
Enjoy your purchase. And come.
And use that for a little bit.
I use only the finest wool, silks, and leathers. My craft without the elected works from the lesser masters of Umbria, carefully collected and framed here for your convenience.
Whatever special quality it is that makes a man a man.
There's a mission over there, but that's actually a Templar agent one, I'm quite sure. I don't really want to do these in the DLC here. Okay. I'm gonna have a look at the map again. Can I just filter maybe? Okay, so we can definitely use the Pantheon here as our main navigation point because on the left side of it, it's kind of like bigger area over here. So should be quite easy to find. But yeah, it's definitely quite a way away again. But there again, no way of knowing really where this is. Like we had no indication by the game itself. You know, it's just like, okay, we got these names, but we don't know where to find these guys. But then again, it's kind of like a very short DLC, right? So they probably didn't want to spend too much of the writing on like explaining stuff. But yeah, it's one of the reasons why I had to use so many map looks so far already in the DLC here. Yeah, let's head to the Pantheon and we're just gonna look to the left of it. That is.
I've many other items too to harmonize your entire look.
Life expectancy? About 5 more years. Please, is king. Only the most well-heeled grace this.
Yeah, I think that's a place and that's the door we're looking for. I believe.
Buongiorno. Is this the home of Francesco Colonna?
It was. But now the banks own everything. We have lost it all.
Even the Da Vinci paintings.
A lesser part of Signore's collection.
I have an interest in them nonetheless.
The 3 paintings were put up for auction and purchased by a merchant of Firenze. He prepares to set sail from the harbor immediately.
Grazie mille.
Bon voyage. Recover Leonardo's paintings before the merchant sails away with him. So we already know the merchant actually. He's one of the lesser characters of the beginning of AC2. Not gonna say yet who it is, but once I played AC2 we definitely recognize him. But yeah, now we gotta find the harbor. Yes. Shouldn't be that tricky, I guess. I hope. To get ported there.
But cannot guarantee your safety.
Yeah, no, we don't get ported there.
Not interfere with the torturing the criminals once they have been strapped to the block. Escalating execution is a consummate professional and took great offense when his victim was extradited most hastily last Wednesday. King Luigi of France has made a solemn proclamation that the foot of Milano must be improved to Francesco's standards before he will dare set foot. The wine, however, he will continue to confiscate until his reasonable demands are met.
Okay, I think I might actually go to this side first, because there's also a water side there. And it could be there's also a harbor. Plus it's questionable that it's like super far away from the starting location. So let's go there for now. Okay, I'm just gonna follow the river, I think. Until we reach like a harbor of sorts. I mean, it's a good thing about finding a harbor, you just gotta follow the water, right? Okay, it's kind of splitting into two here. I'm just gonna follow this side first. There's a ship at least. So it could be that they're meaning a harbor there. Probably one of many.
Was attending to the Eucharist, as was witnessed by all faithful present, the marble Vergine Santa.
Another question is that the right harbor? And if so, where's the merchants? You know? Of course, it could be somewhere in the area, if it even is the right harbor.
All who need aid are welcome here.
No moldy leather or rusty mail.
Another patrol on Borgia da Marina.
But yeah, I mean, there's a few ships here, so this must definitely be the location, right? This must be the harbor. But yeah, I gotta be careful, because if I look at the map one more time, then I'm like literally at 0 looks. And I've used all my looks ahead. I really wonder if they mean this harbor or another one.
The executioner is a consummate professional and took great offense when his victim was expedited most hastily last Wednesday.
Metal is made into fine art in this superior establishment. See for yourselves. Chrome distinguished the air.
Are asked to avoid performing the popular lay about the little boy of Brescia. It has caused several priests to suffer embarrassing physical juttings in public. Warning to any...
Oh, then I mean, if he's not here, then I might just have to look for another harbor. I think honestly, before I go ahead and search in a completely different area, I might just have a look at the map to see if I'm in the right one here in the first place, right? So even though I'm gonna set myself back to 0 map looks, that's alright, because I have them, so I might as well use them. Yep, completely wrong harbor. We have to be on the north side, next to the Vatican. That's the thing, right? Like, there's so many water sites in this game, it's like tricky to kind of like know which one they mean, because this was definitely a harbor here, but not the right one. But yeah, so this shouldn't be too easy, too difficult to find, because it's right next, across the Castello San Angelo, which is literally the biggest building, so gonna be easy. And speaking of map looks, let's have another look here. We have already reached 13 hours, not quite. Another 50 minutes and we can add 1 to the counter again. So basically after this mission. That's the thing, right? If I would have kind of communicated like to the harbor at the north side of the North Harbor or something, I would have been like, okay, I know where north is, I know where waterside is, it's gonna be easy to find. Just saying like, okay, yeah, he's at the harbor, you know, it's like not really nailing it down, because obviously Rome has many of them, not just one.
What the devil is he doing? Dangerous, isn't it?
And yeah, honestly, from what I remember, I think Revelations isn't much better in that regard, in like describing things to a great detail. But Revelations is a bit more linear than Brotherhood at least, so I think it's gonna be overall a bit easier perhaps. What's also gonna be good in Revelations is like the Topkapi Palace being definitely an area that stands out, that you can use to orientate yourself. And of course the Golden Horn, the river, kind of like separating the Galata district and like the main part of the city. And the Galata Tower of course as well, which is massive. So I think all of that is going to help quite a bit navigating. Why did you guys kill these? Well, apparently that was my objective here, but I don't really care.
Cazzo! Cazzo!
It's kind of ironic as well that there's actually more ships at the other harbor than at the harbor of Rome. Like, there's basically no ships here whatsoever. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have found this location so easily. Now we still gotta find EZIO. There should be somewhere here. Okay, cool.
EZIO Auditore. Come back down to the harbor when I return to Roma. I will show you the inside of my ship. Living in this third-rate city instead of beautiful Firenze? How low you have sunk.
Duccio, we are not children anymore.
Look around. I have help this time, and you are all alone.
I am warning you.
Well, we are only talking, are we not? I see this place has worked its magic on your sister. She did not want to open her legs in Firenze, but now she is the Madame of Roma. Cazzo! Why are you just standing there? Hit him!
What a buffoon.
You can hit me, but that does not mean Firenze will take you back. Dirty Roman!
In your face.
Your father pretended to be one of us, but we all knew you were outsiders.
Fuck you for talking bad things about my dead father.
Never had to actually use it.
Get him!
Basta!
You want it in the gut or the head? Let's finish this. Fatti sotto. Bring it on. Can you not fight? Sei mio, cana!
I love the taunts.
Big mistake. Hai paura. Don't be shy.
Also like how you can actually interrupt the taunt to still counter kill. Or counter attack, I guess, because you couldn't do that in AC2 actually. You couldn't like interrupt an action like this. You'd actually have to wait for the taunt to finish, or you had to kind of like cancel the insult by quick stepping. You couldn't actually counter kill while the taunt is still ongoing.
Sai, le armi servono a duellare. Vieni a prendermi.
Your end awaits. That is your best. Right, I'll give you a head. You are going to shut your mouth and give me what I want. The 3 Da Vinci paintings.
One is on the boat. The other 2 were sold to a cardinal. He is displaying them for high-ranking members of the church.
How do I get in?
How should I know? Go ask your whore of a sister. I am sure she has slept with a couple of cardinals. Ah!
Yeah, he definitely deserved it. Okay, so the ship should be this one, I guess.
Where is Marco? He was to come here after examining another Da Vinci painting near Il Vaticano. Imagine, once we open the temple, the true Renaissance will be upon us, and the teachings of Hermes will be known to all men. Patience, brothers. Soon we will reveal the secrets of this painting.
I'm afraid you will never see it.
Cannot I see? Go! Go!
Goodbye. Guy laying on the painting wall. Alright, 3 out of 5 paintings acquired, and we actually have a clue now where to go. That's really helpful. Because now we finally have gotten the clue that we have to go and ask our sister. And we know exactly where she's located, so that shouldn't be too tricky to find. And yeah, at this point another hour should have also passed, so I can add another one to the counter there. Yeah, in 4 in-game minutes, so I'm just gonna add it now already. Won't really be needing to use it for the next 4 minutes either way, so just gonna do it now.
Bishop Chivo of Bali has made it known a miracle is being celebrated and investigated in his see. Whilst attending to the Eucharist, as was witnessed by all. What aren't you spared?
Stand warned. Elephants will be unused arson. The situation is stabilized.
Oh, a Harlequin. You actually have to defeat all of these Harlequins as part of like an achievement or something, which I had to do a couple years back when I did my completionist run. I tell you what, it was a pain in the ass to find all of these guys, because they are always near the water, but you don't of course know like exactly where you found all of them, and where you're missing any of them.
Bastardo! With all haste, bastards!
Yeah, you can beat up 5 Harlequins total actually.
buongiorno. Have you ladies heard of an art viewing somewhere in the city?
You have returned to Roma.
With just enough time to visit you.
Ezio, do not lie to me.
I need to get inside a private showing of Da Vinci paintings.
There is a viewing at the Castel Sant'Angelo later today. You will need an invitation. Fortunately, I know where you can procure one. It will give you access to the lower floors. Only cardinals are allowed higher.
I knew I could count on you.
Si. Some of my girls will accompany you. Buona fortuna, and don't get caught.
Claudia MVP. I kind of like how she, of course, is like, you know, Ezio, don't lie to me when he says I have just enough time to visit you. Because she knows that Ezio is always kind of caught by, you know, higher purposes, so to say. By some kind of mission. And even though he cares very greatly about Claudia and she cares about him, it unfortunately has to take a set back at times. But I do like how in Revelations Ezio is writing these letters to Claudia and how that so showcases how the bond is quite strong. You know, and Ezio will never kind of like forget about his family or whoever is still left alive. I reckon when Revelations takes place, Maria is probably gone already. So it makes sense he actually writes to Claudia. So, retrieve the invitation of the art exhibition inside the nobleman's courtyard without getting caught. Okay, a nobleman's courtyard. Hopefully, I know, or the game shows me where it is. Because there's many nobleman courtyards. Yeah, meet the courtesans near the nobleman's palazzo. Where the palazzo is, what do I know? Oh man, I think this has to be another map look, to be honest. Because obviously I have like no real way of knowing like where that palazzo is. I can have a look at the rooftops. See if I can spot any kind of like mission marker. If it ain't so. The good thing is that after this mission, like after I've procured the invitation, I know where to go, of course, because Castel Sant'Angelo is easy to find. And that's gonna be the last two paintings, so I'm gonna be done searching for the paintings afterwards, and then I know to go back to Leonardo's workshop, which should also be now easier to find, given that I roughly know where to look. So I think I'm already gonna use my map look here to find the nobleman's house. I swear, so many missions actually take place around the Vatican area. I didn't expect that. But this again shouldn't be too tricky to find because it's just towards the Castel Sant'Angelo. The water side in the intersection part there. Fair enough. It's right over there.
We must find this vile agent of Satan and burn the light from him.
Miss.
You are a dead man!
Okay, that should be the place, and the nobleman's house should be right over there. Yeah. Okay, so we can't actually be detected. I think getting detected will actually desynchronize us here. I'm gonna start with the top and try to work my way down here.
I am also a slave to the terror his presence brings. But there is strength in numbers. Let us fight this devil together. Fear this evil, wild, rabid animal. He kills any who cross paths indiscriminately. He must be brought down, subito.
Yeah, that's alright. Here's the thing. I kinda hope that Ezio will do a double assassination here. But he must be, right? Yeah. Okay.
The invitation is not here.
I will deliver it to Signori.
You won't get away!
I've seen him before.
Thank you for taking them away from me.
Got it.
Nice. Alrighty. Nice. Now, to make our way into the Vaticano, I just have to find the location where the mission starts. Going by memory, I'm quite sure it started from a rooftop in front of the Vatican. They're gonna have to have a look here.
He's loose!
Having values that are the core of our lives. Cast out this demon. There we bargain with the
Down! Ora! That could be him.
Ah, never mind. It actually starts on the bridge there, apparently. Enough. Furthest air assassination ever. The range of it was insane.
Come with me. Once we get inside, I will mark the paintings for you to steal. Bring them to Leonardo's workshop. Capito?
Right, the last two paintings.
Invitation?
Here.
Oh my. Come back soon. I hope.
So what did we get the invitation for? If we're gonna leave it with the guards, we're gonna use the, you know, courtesans to distract them away. Feels like I could have just used the courtesans in the first place, right, to get inside. Like, logically speaking. The EZIO Auditore affair. Locate Leonardo's paintings at the art exposition and mark them while remaining undetected. So this is again another mission where I basically fail the mission if I get detected. So gotta do it completely stealthy here.
Hey! What's going on? He's not in this group.
How dare you? I have not seen an enunciation from this angle before.
The composition suffers, I feel. The light of God is not properly expressed. It does not move me.
You are truly stuck in your ways, my friend.
Okay, so painting isn't here apparently. It's over there. It's kinda under guards.
Ehi voi! Non toccate I dipinti!
Yeah. They are not happy about me trying this. Oh, fuck me. A bit of time here.
Ehi voi! Non toccate I dipinti!
Oh dear. This isn't good.
Go away, Dung Eater.
I wonder if I could actually throw a smoke bomb here without getting detected. Please give me a checkpoint. Nice. That worked. Oh yeah.
The upper floors are now open to the cardinals who wish to see additional expressions of devotion.
Nice. He always has those creative ideas. Yeah, exactly. And it's not like anybody would have noticed, right? Me just throwing the smoke bomb there. Very unsuspicious like.
Bene.
Come with me.
Oh, my heart is going to explode.
Just got a little aggressive with your pipe is all. Nothing to see here, right? Come on. You're supposed to go with me. I like how even the cardinals are like stunned by the girls.
Alright, go.
They go distract these guys.
Ragazzi, che stoffa.
X. Didn't land. Fortunately, he didn't hear that. That works. And we're set on the higher level, right? So I guess I have to go up here. Yeah, you can throw the heavy weapons, which is lots of fun to do actually. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea where the other painting is. I reckon up here somewhere. Definitely like a checkpoint sound. Yeah. Okay, cool. Escape from the castello. Oh shit. This guy's coming up here. Okay, we're good. Yeah, if only I had parachutes now, that would be really easy to escape. But I don't. Well then... I mean, I can definitely jump into this haystack here. It has the toughest shoulders of anyone ever. Definitely seems like that's the case. Must be part of his first civilization DNA. Clearly.
2 of the paintings are missing! Be on the lookout for a thief!
How? Yeah. Got all of the paintings. Let's go. Probably Jay. Probably.
That's a curious way to get about.
To be fair, same for me. Okay, so now that we have gotten all of the paintings, I'm pretty sure we have to head back to Leonardo's workshop. And that means you have to navigate towards the Pantheon again. Shit, I'm notorious. That's not good. Welcome back, Hermione. Hope you had fun with Phantom Liberty.
Bella Madonna! I want no part of this! I know that man. Where the...
Yeah, same here, Jay. I guess I didn't want to make them like too easily accessible, but I mean, it's not that difficult climbing on top of like a crate to then, you know, head on a wanted poster. So yeah, it's quite an interesting logic, for sure. That's fair, Hermione. So is Dogtown kind of like a new district or like a new area that you can discover in the Phantom Liberty DLC? But yeah, there's quite a lot in the game for sure. I feel like I barely scratched the surface and I've already been doing quite a lot of the side content.
Cannot be tolerated in a civilized, enlightened society such as ours. We
Civilize, enlightened. Not so sure, dude.
Another servant I see you looking for.
Oh yeah, my notoriety is really high right now. Fuck me.
There! I can't see him anymore!
Oi. Wasn't nice.
Get him!
How to dodge any kind, like arrow, gunshot, or throwing knife. Or rock. Just do this. Nice. We got a new Requiescat in Pace. Oh yeah. You also mentioned that the old ladies parkouring onto awnings and things to look at those posters. Right. That's how they stay in shape, I guess. You guys are very smart. Very smart indeed. Doctors in the area is completely locked off to you unless you have a DLC. Like you can't even jump onto stuff to get in. I gotcha. Yeah, I definitely want to get it eventually, because so far I've been really enjoying the main game. Also, hey for Aura, welcome back. Yeah, we actually made quite a bit of progress since you were gone. We collected all of the paintings actually. So yeah, I've been doing some good progress overall.
I'm getting out of here!
And we also found Leonardo's workshop this time without even looking at the map yet. Did I find Leonardo yet? Not yet. That's gonna be the last mission. But we're pretty close to finishing actually. This is the second last mission now, I'm sure.
Have you found anything?
Nothing is there. No pages, nothing.
That cannot be. Something must be special about them. Think.
I'm done thinking. These paintings are a blank slate.
Salai. Doesn't Leonardo conceal his research?
He frequently writes backwards. Ezio, he also experimented with inks, including an ink that vanishes. But we can't see invisible ink. Can we? Ezio, use your gift!
You know about that too?
Yeah, no worries, Hermione. I'm not gonna be streaming for overly long anymore. I actually want to call it sometime soon, but given that we're really close to finishing the game or the DLC, I'm just gonna keep with it until we finish it tonight, I think. Shouldn't take us longer than another half an hour or so. And yeah, usually I raid, not always. Kinda depends, I guess, who's online. But usually I do raid. This is his lover too, right? For Leonardo, yeah. Yeah, this is Leonardo's lover. Supposedly, at least, according to history, was likely. But yeah, in AC Universe, it's basically confirmed that they were together. Okay, so this is kind of like a time thing. Gotta find the clues like within 5 minutes for the full sync.
There are drawings on the painting.
We were right!
Whoops. Where's the other one? This question. already struggling with where it is. Okay.
This one has been searched entirely.
So it's actually quite stressful if you want to get a full sync, if you don't know what to look out for.
There were 2 in this one as well.
Sounds good, Hermione. Also, I have a few. The least interesting Sasquatch puzzle ever. Yeah. I feel like it makes sense there's a time limit as well, given that we have to find Leonardo quite fast.
I see a drawing.
It's not like it's a matter of minutes, you know. I wish we had like a bit more time so we don't feel like we have to rush through this. Das ist aber Kluvo. Okay.
Everything found.
Yeah, I don't blame you, because the locations can, like, even though they make kind of sense, you know, if they're kind of usually at the places that they're looking at or something, or like where the organs are, like the hand, or like the hands or whatever.
I found 2 drawings.
But given that it also like zooms in, it's a bit tricky sometimes if you. So where's the last one? This one. This one.
Got one.
Okay.
You have finished with that one, I see.
Now to assemble the incomplete map.
I have found all the images. They seem to fit together.
Draw them already.
Bring me paper and ink.
I mean, honestly, painting them off will take longer than, you know, finding the symbols.
I must first position its pieces.
Wait. What about the burned paintings?
It is likely the missing parts will not be needed.
Care to bet on that?
No.
Alrighty. So we can actually rotate. And this is north, so this should definitely belong there. This doesn't fit. Either. This fits. It should fit. So this definitely doesn't belong here, so maybe there. There. It fits. Open. I don't care about not getting the sync there. It's that one. then... Yeah, that's the right one. I mean, it doesn't belong there. Doesn't belong... Ah, never mind, it belongs there. Okay. And this one... should... right? Must be, I guess. This kind of fits together, but it doesn't. Now I'm confused. Okay, let me try something. Give a CJ. I appreciate the help, but I actually have a no backseat gaming tag, so I usually try to kind of like figure things out myself. I know it's sometimes maybe a bit frustrating to see somebody struggle for like a puzzle. But yeah, just fair warning that I will kind of try to solve things myself. But yeah, welcome Invo. I hope you're doing well. But I definitely think the issue is that I have something wrong aligned here, apparently. Let me get these pieces out here real quick. Okay, we got it.
Here, the entrance to the catacombs.
Go. Bring him back to me.
Hang on, old friend. I am coming.
Alrighty, so guess we now have to find the entrance to the tomb. I'm not really sure if it's kind of like at an entrance point, like at a gate or something. So, given that we actually have one map block left, I'm gonna... never mind. I don't. But... it's another hour passed? No, it hasn't. Fuck. I don't have another map block. Well then. That's unfortunate.
We're losing him! Ah! Go! Go!
Oh, nice. Some rhymes, Hermione. Brotherhood's realm where shadow stands, Da Vinci DLC, a fateful chance. Ezio treads where history intertwines, Leonardo's genius, secrets it defines. Winged gliders grace Roman air, a canvas woven within with the assassin's flair. Cryptic codes and puzzles untold, in Da Vinci's workshop a story unfolds. Rome's heart beats with intrigue and strife, a timeless journey, a hidden life. For the apples glow and mysteries divine, Assassin's Creed where legends entwine. Written by ChatGPT. I mean, that's not half bad. Gotta give it to ChatGPT sometimes. It's kind of funny because there was somebody in my chat a few weeks back that also had lots of rhymes for Assassin's Creed, and honestly it sounded very, very similar to one you just posted. So I have a feeling that that person might have actually went to ChatGPT as well to post them and say that they have done it. I mean, who knows, maybe they have done it themselves, but it sounds remarkably similar. So, who knows? Who knows? I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, if a map is supposed to replicate Rome, and the map was kind of like showing more like on the north side. It's kind of like similar in position to where a lot of the missions took place in the DLC, so I might just have a look there at the gate as well. I want no part of this. Okay, so that's the gate. The gate doesn't actually have a checkpoint, so that's not the location I'm looking for. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky to find. Not gonna lie. There's just so many locations in the DLC where they expect you to know exactly what you're looking for. I mean, obviously we had a map guiding us there, but I can't access the map anymore. Ironically. Well, I guess in theory, you know, like canonically speaking, Ezio would have a map right now and you could use that to find the location he's looking for. So, canon-wise, I guess I should be allowed to look at the map. But according to the challenge, I can't, of course. But I have a freaking entrance, could be like anywhere. Why did it have to be the freaking last mission? And that I have like no map counter left. Ricardo's not right here as well. Because these guys are after me like everywhere.
I see him! There! I'm sorry! Yeah! Get him!
Don't interrupt Ezio jamming. Oh, then. I mean, according to map we saw, it was definitely like in the northern part of the right side, so somewhere over here. Just gonna have a look around that area for now. Thank you, Hermione. I hope you have a good rest as well. Thank you for dropping by. And yeah, maybe catch you tomorrow. And definitely have a good rest as well. Death comes to me? What's happening here? I was throwing knives all the time. Is that like still an assassin around here? Why am I still hearing this like throwing knife sounds? Oh boy, game is officially bugged now. Somebody's like trying to throw throwing knives at me all the time. Could also be. Honestly, I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to find the starting location without looking at the map before I will end the stream today. Since it's already getting quite late here, like close to 12:30. So I guess we have to finish the DLC next time, as much as it hurts, because we're already up to the last mission here. If I could have looked at the map, then I might have still be able to get it done today. But given that that's not the case, I guess we have to finish it next time. Which means it's gonna be a very short Brotherhood stream, because I guess basically gonna end the stream to then start Revelations, so we can have like proper chapters going and stuff. But yeah. I guess I have no idea where it starts. I feel like it would be in this area, but where exactly I have no clue. So yeah, we're just gonna go and try to find it next time. I guess not gonna be super short, because I still have to most likely at least wait until I get the map counter added again. But yeah. Gonna focus on that next time. For today, this is gonna be where I have to call it for AC Brotherhood and the Da Vinci Disappearance, but overall we did some good progress, you know, considering we took quite a lot of time to find stuff. Given that we're already almost done with it, I would say that was a decent session here. Especially since I kind of took 50 minutes to even find the DLC in the first place, so we actively been playing it for like a good 2 hours now. Yeah, this shall do for today. I want to thank you all so much for coming by and for joining me for another AC Brotherhood stream. Tomorrow I think I'm honestly gonna play some more Cyberpunk, but that could change depending on what I feel like playing. If I'm like in a super like Assassin's Creed mood today and really want to play Revelations, then I might do that. But if nothing changes, then we're just gonna go back to Night City and do some Cyberpunk. Very Aura, thank you for being here and for joining. And yeah, thank you everyone else as well. Carnage, thank you also again for the raid earlier and for bringing your people over. And Webtrain and Bingos, thank you guys for also dropping the follows or joining in with the raid. And of course to all the viewers, thank you for tuning in, and also to all the lurkers as well. So it seems like Maxi is actually online streaming some law-abiding citizen. So we're gonna go ahead and raid over there if he's still actively streaming. Yeah, he is. Cool. So we're gonna go join over there, see how he's doing with that. So basically, outside of missions, if he isn't forced to doing anything specific like killing a person or stealing something, he isn't allowed to break any laws. And that makes for quite some interesting gameplay, because he also has to abide the traffic laws as well. So doesn't like be able to exceed the speed limit, he can't like crash into other cars and the likes. So yeah, it's definitely quite a unique playthrough. As always, if you want to follow us for the raid, there's some raid emotes you can copy and paste if you like. And yeah, I will catch everyone tomorrow again. Until then, have a great rest of your day or night. And yeah, catch you in the next one. Until then.